Hello everybody and welcome to another video, and today we're going to be looking at a band called Appearance of Nothing. Never heard of them before, so obviously had to do some research. And Appearance of Nothing are a progressive metal band from, I'm going to pronounce this horribly, Basel in Switzerland, and was founded in 2004, so they've been around for a fair amount of time. After a short experimental period, the band began to write their own tracks. And from that moment on, Pat Gerber, guitarist and vocals, and Omar Kuna, bass and vocals, decided to share vocals between them to make the songs more varied, to give, slightly more variation to the tracks, which again is something I've often said. I really like, to have two different styles of singing, to give it some variation. So, I quite like that. Now, the musical style of the band is often compared to a mix of several different bands. Due to the high self-recognition value, it is also difficult to compare the band to any other bands. Their actual style is like a mixture. Well, obviously there's numerous prog music, metal, rock elements in there, but they've also got elements of blues, heavy metal, regular metal, death metal, and sometimes even techno in there. So they've got a very interesting mixture of sounds in their style. So it should be quite interesting to see where this goes. Now, I can't remember the name of the track I'm looking at. I think it's called Storm. Yes. Going to be looking at a track called Storm, featuring guest vocals from Anna Murphy from Cellar Darling and Illuvity. And this is a woman who I've said I love her vocals, I love her voice, she's got a fantastic voice. So I'll be interested to see what the vocal style is of the band itself, the Appearance of Nothing. So, yeah, looking forward to this. So, let's have a look, shall we? So, Storm, by Appearance of Nothing. I'm just going to pause it there before it gets into the cool solo bit. I like this. I mean, you can definitely hear the prog elements in the style of the music. You know, the way the actual track opened, it was very, well, it had very obvious prog elements to it. I don't want to say messy, but a lot of prog music seems to be sort of like all over the place, and sometimes it can be done well, sometimes it can be done just bloody awful. This one seems to be done quite well. And the vocal styles are brilliant. You know, the guys, I don't know which of the vocalists is actually singing in this track, but, you know, got a great voice. It goes really well together with Anna Murphy. Now, the actual song itself, I'm not sure about any meaning behind it. But anyway, the lyrics go: silver spoon on an empty plate, a black frame around our hate, like a hidden mark deep within ourselves, the God that led us left this place. Hear a grievous melody, fear as if you'll be my own. And then comes into the chorus: see the fire release the storm, there's a curse heading our way. Say goodbye to all our loved ones beyond the unknown. And then comes back in a poem, a string, a hidden tone, a rite that shows you the unknown, like a memory of another time, 7 notes that set you free. I hear a tempting melody, I fear I'll be on my own. Then comes in again with that chorus: see the fire release the storm, there's a curse heading our way, say goodbye to all our loved ones beyond the unknown. So, I'm not, like I say, I can't really place a finger on exactly what the meaning of the song is. I don't know, but it sounds good. You know, I like it. I think it's very well written. It's very well performed. Let's carry on. I really liked that track. I'll have to hear some more of their stuff. That was really enjoyable piece of music. And like I said, the two voices complement each other brilliantly. But then, like I said, I really love Anna Murphy's voice. I think she's got a fantastic, powerful, and beautiful voice. From what I could gather by the video looking at it, I think that was the guitarist Pat Gerber that was singing on that specific track. Now, as it turned out, when I paused the song previously, I paused it right near the end of the track, and there wasn't actually very many lyrics left. It just, the remaining lyrics of the track said, "You will last 1,000 times, you will be forever mine." And that's repeated like once or twice. And then it went back into the chorus, "See the fire, release the storm, there's a curse heading our way. Say goodbyes to all our loved ones beyond the unknown." So, that was all there was. Well, like I said, I still can't quite pick out if there is a meaning behind the lyrics, but they're beautifully written and beautifully executed within the track. And the track itself was a beautiful piece of music. It was a great piece of music. It had that wonderful key piano sort of element to it as well. It had great guitars, brilliant drums. It was a fantastic piece of music. I really, really liked that. I should really check out some more of the stuff. I can't believe I've not heard of them before. I mean, they've been around since 2004, so, you know, it's been around for a good 15 years. So, you know, I really should, you know, check some of their stuff out, because I'm curious to see the variations in the vocals as well. So I will have to check something out. I will definitely have to check out something else of theirs at some point. But yes, I really liked that song. It was very, very good. There we go. Can't really think of much else to say about it, but it was a very good track. So I'm going to leave it at that. If anybody's would like to suggest a track from me, what is wrong? I cannot speak today. If anybody would like to suggest a track for me to react to, then please do so by all means. You can drop a comment in the comment section below, or message me on my Facebook or my Instagram, or you can message me on my Patreon, where you could also help to support me as well. That would be fantastic. But do know, when you make a suggestion, it might take me a while to get around to it, since I get suggested so many tracks every single day that I can't keep up with the list. You know, I've got so many tracks on my list, and I get a dozen new tracks every day. So, you know, it'll take me a while to get around to it, but I do write down every suggestion I get, so it will get done eventually. It will just take me a while to get around to it. MetalHead Reacts is also a proud supporter of the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, a British-based charity whose main focus is to put an end to hate crimes, mainly those focused towards people of the alternative culture. Obviously, they want to put an end to all hate crimes, but the main focus is that of the alternative culture, since that is how the foundation came into being. And it's something I strongly believe in, something I think is really important and needs more recognition, because everywhere, all around the world, every single day, people are getting violently attacked because of their taste in music. You know, people are getting severely hurt. Some people are even getting hospitalised just because of their taste in music, and it's unacceptable that this is happening. You know, what possible logic can someone be working with to think that just because someone likes different music to you, that is an acceptable excuse to beat someone so severely that you end up hospitalising them? It makes no sense. You know, if they like a different kind of music, what difference does that really make to their life? You know, what impact is that going to have on your life? You know, oh my god, they listen to heavy metal music, it's going to impact my life. How? It doesn't. It makes no difference to your life at all. So why attack someone just because they've got different taste to you? You don't attack people because they like different films or TV shows. You don't attack people because they like different flavour ice cream or crisps. You know, it makes no sense, but it's happening all around the world. You know, people are getting violently hurt because they listen to alternative music. You know, and when it gets to the point where a young woman, Sophie Lancaster, is killed because of her taste in clothes and music, it's gone beyond ridiculous. You know, no one should have to lose their life because they like different music. You know, you don't beat up and attack people because they listen to ELO or bloody Neil Diamond, do you? So why would you attack someone for listening to heavy metal? It makes no sense, but it's happening, and it needs to stop. you know, I get so frustrated about this because it happens so much, and you know, it's not getting the recognition it needs. And this is why what the Sophie Lancaster Foundation wants to do. They want to bring more attention to it. They want to put a stop to this. They don't want to see another family go through what they went through when their daughter was violently attacked and killed by a group of youths just because of the way she dressed and the music she listened to. No other reason. If they'd actually taken the time to get to know her, they would have found out that she was one of the nicest people you could ever hope to meet. She would talk to anyone. You know, she was a really nice person. She didn't do any harm to anybody. She was walking home late at night with her boyfriend, minding her own business, and just because of the way they were dressed, this group attacked them. The boyfriend thankfully survived, but Sophie Lancaster was beaten so severely that she died from her injuries, and that is unacceptable. It cannot be allowed to happen. It shouldn't have happened in the first place. So, yeah. If you'd like to find out more about the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, there is a link to their website in the description below. You can go over there, find out what they're working on at the moment, find out what their goal is, because they can explain it better than I can without, you know, because I go on mad rants and I get really wound up about it because it's so frustrating. And if you can help them out in any way, even if it's something as simple as one of these Sophie bracelets, which are like £1 on the web store. They've got a whole bunch of other merchandise there as well. But if you can help them in any way, that would be absolutely fantastic. The smallest amount can make the biggest difference. And the sooner we bring more attention to this, the sooner we can stamp out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. But I'm going to leave that as it is for the time being. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.